Friends, Dr. Don Murphy with another culture cruise based on today's review section of the Wall Street Journal. We learn a lot about our human condition, about our world, and we also see that the arc of history really is positive, but you got to go back 50 years, 100 years, and that's what these stories do. So let's just go there. Questioning Biden's capacities was taboo a year ago. Now it's everywhere. Several new books reveal how long Democratic insiders knew about and covered up the president's age-related problems. During Biden's debate prep, his former chief of staff, Ron Klain, was struck by how out of touch the 80-year-old president was. Well, I've got two stories to add to this. One is that this happened to Ronald Reagan. He had a great team that covered up his dementia, and it was more advanced than Joe Biden's, for sure. And then number two, I took care of Pat Bowlen, the owner of the Broncos. And when I'd go do home visits on him, whether at his home or at Dove Valley, I saw he had a great team covering up his thing. He was able to go into work, pretend like he was working, but it was a great team that was doing the good work. So that's okay. Meet MAGA's favorite communist. Conservative activists like Christopher Rufo are taking inspiration from Antonio Gramsci, the 20th century Marxist thinker who drew up a battle plan for winning culture wars. Gramsci, in a sense, provides a diagram of how politics work. No, friends. I know many high school kids, college kids who understand how politics work, all right? So that's just one mentor, if you will. About face columns, great about how people change minds. I didn't want kids until I became disabled. The pursuit of perfection can drive parents crazy, but health problems remind us just how little is within our control. Hey, friends, geriatrician, 68-year-old, I've seen so much suffering in this world. Everything's out of our control. In my opinion, it's all genetically determined. God makes us, plants us on this earth, and we do our best. Here's another story like that. Eating disorders are on the rise. People still wrongly believe that eating disorders are a vanity or a choice. No, they're not. This is all genetically determined. How fancy boats are spreading termites. Marina lights attract swarming insects seeking to mate. The wood on the boats entices them to travel. All right. Where have all the nicknames gone? Calling a friend TJ Curly or Crazy Legs used to be a sign of affection. Not anymore. Thanks to fear of giving offense or sounding unprofessional, by Mark Oppenheimer. You know what? I don't think he talks with enough young kids. I talk with hundreds, thousands. Anyway, they come up with new nicknames, all right? TV before cable was a barren landscape. It was also magical. We jammed force into the antenna, tuned the dial like a radio, and stumbled upon unexpected wonders like Bozo the Clown. Now, to the celebrations of pioneers, these obituaries. These two folks made it to 102 years old. Let's read. A Jewish maker of Christmas ornaments. The native New Yorker adapted his thread-winding business to wrap balls in satin, then expanded to make more than 1 million ornaments a day. He said of getting into the Christmas business, I felt right at home because a Jewish fellow started it all. And then Betty Webb. She was part of an intelligence apparatus that was a mystery, even to her, for most of her life. Again, pioneers, we celebrate them.